But it is time for our semi-finals of this week's edition of the EPT Cup NA. The other side of the bracket, got a TVP banger, but up here, it's Protoss and Protoss only. No Terrans allowed, no fun allowed. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Hecate, we have Classic. Of course, representing Twisted Minds, one of the big pickups of the year. We've had quite a few good pickups this year. But Classic was, I think Classic was like the first surprising pickup. Twisted Minds getting into StarCraft, picking up a player, and it was, of course, one of the best Protoss in the world. That was very exciting. His opponent in the lower left got some revenge on his for his loss earlier today against Nightmare. To make it to this semifinals, it is Creator representing Team Envy. What is left of Team Envy? Club Envy, I think they go by now. Would be cool to see Creator picked up by a big team as well. We've seen that a lot, so yeah, Twisted Minds picking up Classic, Cloud9 picking up Gumiho, Na'Vi, Native Vincier picking up Spirit. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, what was it? Vitality recently picked up the entire onside roster. The onside was a big one. That was like a massive one. Or I guess they picked up. I guess it wasn't the entire roster, right? Because like Ryung wasn't included in that. Onside now has like a B team offside, which I think is fun. But Maru and Solar were picked up, right, by Vitality. I don't know. It's a cool one. That's a big pickup. That's a lot of support coming into StarCraft. This game's been out a long time. We are at 14 years now. 14 years ago, at this point, there was a beta. The StarCraft 2 beta was being played. I was not playing the beta, but I had a friend who was. I remember I had a friend who was invited to the beta. He's the one who got me into StarCraft. We'd always play like Smash and Rock Band because it was 2010. And he was in the StarCraft beta. He was like in Diamond, and that was the highest league, and that was so cool. 14 years ago. You know, sometimes you just feel old, you know? Right now, it's one of those times. But all right, let's talk about this game because, man, things are going to get spicy. Classic is attacking Creator, and Creator's trying to expand. Classic is like big attacking Creator. He is 3-gate roboing him. One base all inning right now. Creator, oh, he's going to shade on top of this. He wants to kill that Stalker, but 2 more Stalkers show up, and suddenly Creator's in trouble. He's going to go for the recall. Oh, he actually gets both of those out of there. That's pretty huge, but there's no shield battery yet. He's going to drop the robo. He wants to try to hold on here. He's going to lose that pile on the low ground, though. Classic pulling back on this Stalker. Will come back in for one more shot. Does look like Creator's going to hold on right now, but of course, there's 2 more Stalkers coming across. 2 more after that. And a Warp Prism on the way. Creator is putting down a new pile in here. I don't think he understands what he's up against right now. He hasn't scouted across the map in a while. I don't think he realizes that this is completely all in from Classic. And Classic, I think he's just going to have an overwhelming amount. Creator is not going to have a shield battery in time. He's warping in a couple of sentries, but only 2 force fields will be available. Oh, and the Adepts are going to shade forward. They're not going to see the Stalkers, which moved around to the right-hand side, and I think that's going to give Creator a false sense of security as he's going for an Observer first, but he needs that Immortal. If he was Chrono Boosting an Immortal right now, I might believe. If he had a shield battery, I might believe, but I do not believe, and I think that's going to be about it, as the sentries will fall, and then the Adepts and the Probes will fall, and I think Classic, with the pickups in this Warp Prism, he's just going to have too much here. We're getting some cheeky lag. It's a bit unfortunate. I don't think it's going to matter too much, though. Creator is going to stay in this game. He does have an Immortal coming out now. He doesn't have any more force fields, though, so Classic just walks up the ramp. Oh, no, it was too late. That sentry is too late. The Immortal, I mean, Immortals are good. Listen, Immortals are good. I don't know if they're good enough, though. I don't know if they're good enough, though. There's no shield batteries still. And now Zealots are going to warp in to deal with the probes. The shield battery is not going to be done. One more Immortal might be able to pop out, but all the probes are dead. Creator's down to 7 workers. There's the GG. Creator honestly made more of a game of that than I had expected. But Classic, no mercy. Just walks straight up the ramp. And takes him down. The 3-gate Robo wins again, dude. That build's too good. Maybe they should like buff shield battery overcharge so that you can use it like more often. That might help against like the 3-gate Robo. It is funny. There were a couple changes actually that may have made 3-gate Robo a much more viable strat. Both making the Void Ray take longer and be more expensive. Take longer in 2 ways. But also shield batteries, shield battery overcharge, the like timing on that, you have to wait longer now to overcharge again. It's not that big of a difference, but it's kind of important. Again, though, Creator didn't have a shield battery that entire game. So maybe that was the real problem there for him. But I feel like that was shockingly close considering he didn't have a shield battery. But now we're on game 2. We're going to Solaris. We'll see if we have another 3-gate Robo here. It is Korean PvP, so it's what I expect. In the lower left-hand corner, we have Twisted Minds Classic. And of course, in the upper right for Club NV, it is Creator. Did I miss Rock Band too? I mean, I miss Rock Band also. Although Rock Band 2 was the one I played the most of. Rock Band was so much fun. Yeah, I wish it was easy to find like the instruments for it. It's one of those things that, because of just the nature of it, all the instruments would like break. Every single instrument I had was busted in some way. The drums, the amount of duct tape, honestly, on the drums and on the guitar. My guitar, like the I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. The strumming button broke, so I had to like open it up and tape it back together to make it work. At one point, you could only upstrum on it, so I would just play it as a bass. Because I had another guitar, of course, because you gotta have all the instruments. The drums, the like bass pedal broke immediately, and so that was taped together. And then the pads would like not quite connect. So what I would do is I actually taped them down a little bit so that they were closer to the connection to make it more consistent. Man, it was good times, dude. Rock Band is such a good game. And now with the way it's like easy to split off the audio from the Twitch VODs, like how easy that is, I would actually consider playing Rock Band or something like it on stream. If I can ever get this PlayStation working, I was gonna take the PlayStation in to get fixed last week, but I was sick on my days off, so I never took it in. I have to try to remember to do that tomorrow. Actually, that would be a good way to spend my Tuesday. Just taking the bus up to the place that fixes PlayStations and get that fixed up so that I can play discs again. But I'd still have to buy a guitar for Guitar Hero. I don't even have Rock Band on it. It's just Guitar Hero. But I would love to do that. If I can ever get that working, I might actually do some PlayStation 2 gaming streams, including and especially Guitar Hero. I think I have Guitar Hero 2, 3, and Aerosmith. So like the Guitar Hero, oh, was it? Yeah, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, I'm pretty sure, is a game that I own. Is it just all Aerosmith songs? It probably is, huh? God, I haven't played that game in so long. That would be super fun. Anyways, both players are expanding, shockingly. Classic's trying to find a cheeky way in. Really not much has happened this game. Both players try to block the other's expansion, but Creator expanded a little bit sooner. But he went for a Stargate opener, so we'll see if he can get in with the Oracles, get some damage done. Whereas Classic going straight for Blink is going to have the better army faster. So Creator needs to get some economic damage done to make up for the fact that his army's just going to be worse for a long time. It's a Q warp in there for Creator. One recall to get one of the Adepts home, but now the Oracle's coming in. It's going to find actually some sentries here on their own, all on their lonesome. One goes down, the other one will stay alive, but that's going to allow 4 probes to die as well. And this Oracle is doing some good work up here for Creator. There's also another Oracle out, so potential for even more damage. Also potential to scout this proxy, which, oh my god, Creator somehow moved away. That was like a pixel-perfect dodge of this gateway. It's insane. Classic proxying a gateway. He's been chronoing Blink, and I was wondering why. Well, it's so that he can just go in for the big attack with Blink Stalkers, and again, Blink is way delayed here for Creator. And if these Oracles can get a bunch of damage done, that might be able to make the difference. But also, Classic might just have too much with the Blink Stalkers, but wait a second. Here come the double Oracles. He just cancels the shield battery. He's like, well, it's too late now. And 8 probes going to go down. 9, 10. Stalkers blink and kill one of the Oracles, but that's too little too late. Classic needs to go win this game very, very soon. He's going to force the overcharge for Creator. Creator now understands what's at stake here. He's going to start chrono boosting out a Void Ray just to try to have anything out. But the high ground vision here for Classic, and he's going to blink into the main base with most of his Stalkers. He's going to take down that pylon. He's going to lose 1 or 2 Stalkers for this. Nice blink backwards there. Oh, actually, is that Stalker trapped? Oh, that Stalker is trapped. And it has a way to get out of there, but it's kind of cute. There's 3 shield batteries here for Creator. Is that going to be enough? Classic is pushing hard right now, but he's not focus firing anything. Maybe more focused on the blink play. The Void Ray is going to pop out. Blink is getting close to being done here for Creator. And that can make a big difference. The shield batteries are all out of juice. Overcharge is about maybe 10-15 seconds away from being ready again. But the shield batteries are all depowered now as the pylon went down. And uh-oh, Creator doesn't have anything left. The Void Ray gets sniped. The Oracle gets sniped. These Stalkers, there's only 2 left. The pylon gets up, but it's too little. It's too late. And that looks like it's just going to be about it. As the Zealot warps in and dies, the pylon goes down, so no more warpins are available. And now Classic, he's just going to blink out of here after killing a bunch of probes. Remember, Classic has a second base. He's not like all in on one base or something here. He's got a Nexus. I mean, he lost a lot of probes earlier on, so the worker count's even right now. The blink forward, though, the shield battery overcharge has already been used, and Creator's just going to tap out this time. Just too much there for Classic, who takes the 2-0 victory over Creator. Creator taking down Nightmare in his best matchup, but not able to take down Classic. Classic with that #1 seed will be getting to the grand finals.